Hello guys, welcome back to St. Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, we're going to talk about Ethereum, I'm going to talk about Polkadot and basically Swipe and other DeFi coins. So welcome back to St. Crypto. We're going to take a look at all that good stuff. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, get the popcorn party ready, and we're gonna talk about the great stuff. All right, so now before we talk about Ethereum, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin really quickly. So Bitcoin, what we said is like on the 2-day basis, as long as price is above the 2-day 21 EMA, we most likely not gonna see any heavy drops, right? So it is still bullish above the 2-day 21 EMA. You know, no need to be too bearish and you know, try to short the price right now. That's very aggressive. Okay, it is very aggressive to basically you know, looking for lower prices when market doesn't you know, want to give you lower prices. So best thing to do, stay bullish, go with the trend, and you know, stay with your strategy. My strategy, it is pretty clear. We are still bullish. Okay, can we drop below here? Yes, we can drop below 30k, but you know, market has to do it. It's not like you know, we gotta basically make the price drop. Okay, market, it is still very bullish and it is still correcting. Okay, so let me take a look at the chat room. So if you find the content useful, right, and you like it, don't forget to hit the likes. You know, if you want to share, okay, you can also share in your other public Telegram group and all of that good stuff. All right, so Bitcoin, guys, on the 2-day basis, it is still very aggressive, very bullish. We got a low sell volume on the 2-day basis right there. As I said previously, a low sell volume at the bottom, it is a bullish sign. A low buy volume at the top, it is a bearish sign. Okay, so these two things, okay, you got to remember them, right? Because it is going to help you out during the bull market. Whenever you see a low, you know, sell volume at the bottom like that, that's why we bought the dip right here, just about, you know, 293, you know, 297, 307, bought the dip, took it to the upside, and you can see like the process is repeating again. So we just need to see if BTC going to break the resistance, $38,000 over the next like a few hours, few days, right? Or a few days. You liked and sub. Thanks a lot for liking and subbing. All right, I really appreciate it. Make sure to join my public Telegram group, link in the description. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna give you guys a quick update today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the daily time frame. So daily time frame, it is starting to look very bullish as we're getting a daily MACD right there. As you can see, guys, the last time, okay, the previous big impulsive move, right, when we got this big pump just about like a 20k, remember guys, we were buying the dip right here, MACD crossing bullish. What happened, guys? A very impulsive move. Okay, if we're gonna be expecting a big move, okay, big crossover right here, we could just expect like another 1-to-1 extension. Okay, just about 1-to-1 extension, gonna take us just about like $50,000, right? But that's a bullish sign. It doesn't mean it's gonna go up to $50,000 in one go, guys. It could fail. Okay, as I said, guys, I'm bullish on BTC, but we're still correcting. I'm bullish, okay, on the trend. It is still up, but the move we're getting right here, don't get caught up. It is still a correction. Okay, it is still a correction. So let's not get caught up with the hype and then basically start calling for high prices when market is just correcting and not giving us any confirmation yet. Okay, it is still a hold. I wouldn't be selling right here. Okay, even if it dips right here, it is going to be a good level to be buying. But the momentum, the overall momentum, okay, 2-day time frame, 3-day time frame, weekly, 21-day candle, all of that, you know, calling for high prices. Okay, and if you remember well on the 3 weeks chart, okay, after we close the candle, what I told you guys, we're going to retest at least 50% of this week. Okay, we're going to retest it. That's why we were so bullish on BTC 28, 29, 30k. Okay, it is still bullish, and I don't see you know, the 21-day candle, okay, closing below 30k still. Okay, I don't see it, because this candle gonna close like just about like the 12, okay, in 10 days. So I don't see like the candle closing red within the next 10 days. So any dips really, okay, it has to get bought up. You want to short it, maybe like short it for the short term, right? In the short term, you can short it for 5-10%, but the macro scale, it is still very, very bullish. You take a look at the 50-day cycle, guys. As I said, remember, within this cycle, we did retest what? Right here, the low. What we did, we bought the cycle and taken it to the upside. So I don't think neither, okay, we're going to be closing with a full body candle like we did last time right here. The previous cycle was like a 2-week cycle, right? But this cycle, I don't think we're going to be closing with a full body candle. So I think we're going to leave some room for the bears just to enjoy the you know, the party right here, trying to short the price, right, and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on the 6-hour time frame. Okay, so on the 6-hour time frame, we're getting another bullish sign, which is like a low sell volume right at the top right here. So that's not bearish. Okay, that's not bearish. So we just need to see if bear's gonna be faking out, gonna be giving us a fake out right here, right? You know, and bringing a high volatility with high sell volume. But as of now, market, it is still bullish. And if you guys remember when BTC was right here, what I was saying, be cautious, because we can still get this move and get this move down right here, right, before getting this move also. Okay, retest the top right here and basically still drop down. Okay, that's also possible, but we're not going to focus on the drop. We're just going to focus on the correction, because if we get a 10% drop, market we're gonna, you know, most people are gonna panic, right? And they're gonna be like, oh, we're going to zero and all of that. But the structure right here is a valid structure. We don't have to get it. Once again, we do not have to drop, but if we do, you just have to understand it is part of the structure. Okay, we just have to anticipate it, just like what we anticipated right here, guys. You see the move right here. Okay, we could get something like that, but it could just be the inverse, right? It could be the inverse. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is hitting our upside target 1618, right, to 1725. We hit 1619 on Coinbase, right? So most likely we're gonna, you know, hit 1725, right? But let's see how close. So Ethereum, so I like the Ethereum correction, but I like it on the higher time frame, right, on a 3-day basis. So closing, what we said was like, if we close above you know, 1393 on a 3-day basis, as you can see, we closed like almost at 1500, right, on a 3-day basis. So that's actually very, very bullish. Okay, so Ethereum is basically starting a new journey and could be going to the moon, right? And if you take a look at it, our previous wave, right, if you just calculate our previous wave right here, right there, okay, and if you want to take it to the upside on a linear fashion, right, you would be looking for almost low, what, 2380. We talked about 2380 for Ethereum a couple of weeks ago, right, regarding the move to the upside. If we break this level, yes, we do have a temporary target, which is like 1700, but it doesn't mean we're going to be dropping. It's just going to be a potential correction range, just like what we did right here. Okay, remember, after we broke out right there, we did correct for like 10 days or so before the big move to the upside. That could be the next potential correction range, 16 to 17, right there, before the next big move to the upside, if and only if BTC will stay in range and doesn't break down. Okay, say destined to rain is in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. So Ethereum, it is still looking very, very good. Okay, looking very, very bullish. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at DOT. Okay, DOT, guys, what we talk about when we talk about DOT, like going to 26, DOT was actually right around like $10, $11, guys, right here. We talk about DOT. Okay, pick it up right here, the breakout. We said, guys, no need to do anything, just suck it up. Sucker is going to 26. Why 26? If you take a look at the previous move right here, right, if you do a swing low to swing high, if we're going to be looking for 1.618 extension on a linear scale, was right here. Okay, Let's just do this. That's right here, and that's right there, and that one is right here. Okay, so you can see like 1.618 extension, okay, on the linear scale was like $11, but if you take a look at 1.618 extension on the log scale, it is $26, guys. That's why we were so bullish on DOT, and we did not expect like $10 to be the top, and we said we're just gonna suck it up, and we could be looking for a potential move all the way up to a $26. So DOT is looking very, very good on the higher time frame. So on the lower degree, we did take the breakout, so we recognized the breakout right here. So basically took it and was looking for actually 20.5 short-term trade, right, to 21. Did not quite hit a $20, just hit like the high was like 19.8, 19.9, depending which exchange you're using. So but most likely after the daily candle close, we could basically get a spike to the upside. So temporary support, we need to stay above that. It is going to be 16.5 to basically 16.7, which is going to be daily open and daily low. So if we can stay above daily open and daily low over the next like a few hours, right, that's going to be great. Okay, especially over the next few over the next 24 hours. So DOT, we do not want to break 16.7. That could create some panics, right? Can we drop down and get bought up right back up? Yes, but we just don't want to basically be dragging right here. That's going to be absolutely a potential rejection sign, and most bears gonna make a good case and call this a W, whatever, right? They could call it a W if we get a rejection down, right? So data looking pretty juicy. Okay, looking pretty Jewish. So let's go ahead and take a look at Link before we talk about Swipe. So Link, for some reason, Link on Wabi daily candle already open, right? But Link on remember Link, guys, we were looking for what, 32 to 37. It is still in play. We did not retest basically the low right here. Price is looking very strong, broke the resistance, so we got a slight resistance just about like 24.25. so gonna need to basically break that level, and we could be looking for the trend line resistance. Okay, I'm just looking for the wedge resistance, right? It depends how you want to draw it, but you could also look for a higher resistance right here. Okay, a bigger trend line resistance. Okay, you could be looking for a a longer term resistance for Link, but it is still going to be a bullish sign right here. Okay, that's the same. I mean, it all depends how you want to look at it, but that trend line right here going to be $40, but immediate target within this wedge going to be 29 to 32. That's more accurate than the upper level trend line, just in case we do not break above 30k, right? 30k to $30, right? So Link, it is still bullish. We just have to stay within the trend line. If we break it, that is not going to look good at all, right? We could retest the $16 range temporarily. It could be a week and all of that good stuff, because one thing I just noticed is like daily it is still not crossing bullish right here on our MACD, even though price is still above the 21 EMA. So we're going to need basically a high volatility over the next like a few hours for the daily MACD to cross bullish. Okay, so that could confirm a high momentum if we get the daily MACD to cross bullish, right? 8 hour definitely already crossed bullish, low volume right here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another retest of 23.5 to a 23.9 range. Okay, just to liquidate all these moon boys right here. Okay, so give me guys 1 second, let me check something really quickly. So BNB, it is still looking very bullish, right? Not breaking out over the last 24 hours, but let's go back to BNB. So BNB, it looks pretty jullish, but we did have a big move, right? So we did have a big move all the way up to 52. And if you take a look at 52, guys, one secret I told you guys is like a swing high to swing low, right? A swing high to swing low after a correction always gonna give you a potential rejection level, which is your 1.27 and up to 1.41. If you take a look at it, we did not break this range. And if you take a look at ADA, that's the same way we played it. Okay, we played it beautifully, right? Hit our target beautifully, almostly, right? That's my new word, almostly. Right here, okay. Even if you use like the swing low right here, it is still okay. But if you just use this swing low, that's why we basically targeted what, guys? In our premium group, we targeted ADA 44 to 46. ADA was right here, okay. Beautiful correction right here, guys. Before even the breakout, guys, right here, we noticed the three-way move, double bottom, double top. We knew it. We were gonna get the big spike to the upside. And if you take a look at DOT, that's the same thing we're doing. So we called it right before the pump. So right before the pump, right, we knew exactly what DOT was gonna do. So if you do a swing high, right, to swing low, right, you can see like 20.5, right, 20.9 to $21 going to be temporary resistance right here. So I would expect like, you know, some sort of noise right there, just like ADA, you know, BNB and all of that good stuff, right? So they all correcting. So if you're still waiting right here, you might be very pissed, right? Because they're not moving, okay? They're not moving at all. And you might be like, you might be wondering why they're not moving, okay? Since crypto is telling you why. After a correction, okay? After a correction, after the big move, they're gonna correct again, okay? XRP is pumping. We're gonna take a look at XRP, man. We're gonna take a look at XRP. XRP has a good support at 50 to 55, right? So if it goes below 50 to 55, it is most likely going to go back up, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at not ADA, but Atom, okay? Atom, okay, it is still correcting, but has a good, you know, chance to pump to like a $13. But if we're gonna, you know, gonna do the same setup again, right here, swing high to swing low, before we get to $13, we're gonna get some sort of a rejection, just about like $11 to $12. So would expect like a rejection right here if we manage to break out to the upside, okay? Atom is still looking very, very juicy. So OMG almost hit our target. Not quite yet, right? We do have a target for OMG, right? Up to $5, but it is not there yet, okay? So just hit like 5, you know, 4, 6, 7, but we're looking for 4, 8 to 4, 5. So our RSR, beautiful setup. It still got some momentum, right? I would be expecting high volatility after the daily candle close. You know, even if we get a drop, we just have to stay above 37, which is like 8-hour 21 or 6-hour 21, which is just about like 37.1, okay, 0.0371. So let's go ahead and take a look at NEO. NEO is basically lagging behind, right? Kind of pump above 25 slightly, right? But got rejected right here. Actually 24. It's not doing bad actually, right? Not doing bad, right? So let's see. I thought we pump above yeah, we just pump above 24.5. That's what I meant, okay? We pumping now above 24.5. That's pretty good. We could get the move up to basically 27 to 28. So just like ontology is doing the same thing. So but ontology, I just don't like to give target for ontology. It moves so slow. The volatility is not that high, so if you're sitting on it, it is one of the last coin to pump. So it is something you just have to remember. Ontology, QDM, EOS, you know, BAT, right? Sometimes you have to know these little details, right? It helps a lot. So you won't jump too early in those coins, right? ontology, ONT. Yeah, QDOM just, you know, pumped. Okay, we got a QDOM target also, right? So ONT right here, I got a setup for it, and even some high prices. I like the MACD right here. Okay, I like the correction temporarily. We just need to break this level to avoid the bearish setup, because once again it is a bearish setup. We need this move, okay, to confirm like the move to the upside. So now let's go ahead and take a look at SXP, which is basically one of our top pick over the last few weeks, right? Last few days, guys. So we already breaking out above our temporary resistance, right? We talked about it when SXP was right here, so we were very bullish. So if you're in our premium group or even in our public group, right, you've been accumulating SXP right here. You already up 100%, okay, over the last not even 10 days. You're up 100%, okay? We said buy the sucker anywhere below 80 cents, 70 cents. It is going to be a good buy. Beautiful correction right here. We told you we're gonna get some sort of rejection just about 130. Could not break 130 for over a 24, actually 72 hours. Now we just breaking it. Next resistance almost 175 to 180 range, okay? So let's just keep that in mind. Can we drop back down? Absolutely, but right now the momentum is high, is looking for higher prices, okay? Is looking for higher prices. So SXP, we've been bullish on it, guys. I gave you guys so many setups, okay? SXP, TRB, BZ, RX, Tron, guys, you name it, okay? Sushi, CRV, Uni, Uni is going crazy, man. VChain is actually so bullish, man. I'm scared to call the next upside target for VChain. It's not even here, right? So it is just a resistance. So that's going to be a premium target. VChain is actually very, 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 very aggressive, okay? All right, so the one thing, if you're bullish on it and you don't know how to trade it, be cautious, right? Because we did get the same setup right here back in August, right? But it did not play out. We're getting again the same setup, all right? So if you're not familiar with this setup, be cautious. But the setup is a very, very bullish setup. So let's just keep that in mind, all right? So in VChain, one thing I just don't like about that setup also, right? The downside regarding that setup is the BTC pair is not bullish, okay? It's not bullish at all. So in order to get that big spike to the upside, we just have to monitor also the BTC pair, okay? But the structure is very, very bullish in dollar, right? So let's see what we got back in December, not December, August, right here. Okay, back in August 12, structure was not bullish, okay? Structure was not bullish, okay? It was just a pullback. Was looking slightly impulsive, right? But was not bullish at all. If we go back to the dollar pair, VChain USDT, August 12 right here, it was pumping to the upside, okay? It already created the double top right there. So did not quite create a bullish pattern, okay? On VET BTC. See, yeah, VET BTC was not that bullish back in August right here. So we were still on a downtrend. So right here, you could say we're still on a downtrend. So, but let's see if VET BTC gonna spike to the upside. That could confirm the bullishness right here. The only way VET USD could be pumping is BTC has to pump a lot. That's the only way VET going to be breaking out right here. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I'm being cautious with the setup, because VET BTC is not that bullish. It is just like a Bitcoin Cash. If we go back to Bitcoin Cash, I'm bullish on Bitcoin Cash USD. Okay, but I just have to be cautious. I want to long this sucker, but I just have to be cautious, right? The setup is bullish, but Bitcoin Cash BTC, it is still, okay, it is still facing lower numbers, okay? It is still bearish, okay? I need at least Bitcoin Cash BTC to spike to the upside, right? If we get this, if we get the spike, we could, look for a potential high prices for Bitcoin Cash. Other than that, we might just say, hey, BTC is bullish, no need to long Bitcoin Cash. Do you see what I'm saying? Because Bitcoin Cash will not go faster than BTC, right? So why long Bitcoin Cash? You might just long BTC, that's it. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at your requests, right? And let me do this. Give me guys 1 second. Yeah, let's see. NEO is breaking out. Let's go back to NEO. NEO is breaking out nicely. Gas BTC is at the very bottom, look like accumulation. Kusama BTC, Candra's. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Kusama BTC before we take a look at NEO again. Guys, everything is pumping. Everything is pumping, guys. 1622, Ether at 1622. Beautiful setup, right? So Kusama did retest the bottom right here, just about 270,000 to 250,000. That's the support level. Right now it is not that aggressive versus BTC. Just have to wait till we get basically a better pattern. Okay, it is a flag. Okay, it is a flag. So just let's see what we're gonna get, right? So if we break above like a 300,000, that could potentially go high. But Kusama, guys, we were bullish on Kusama right here. Okay, right there, right? That's when we were bullish on Kusama. So gas BTC, you could be looking for 11,000 to basically right here. Okay, 14,000. Okay, support was like 11,000 to 10,000. We did break it. It is gonna pump to the upside. Just have to be patient with it. Okay, it's gonna retest the 11,000. Tezos. So it is still mooning, guys. It is still mooning. I said it, guys. 339 was 339 was resistance, right? But we're breaking it, so it is still a hold. It is gonna correct at some point. I don't think it is a good time to be selling. However, a good time to be adding going to be just about 8-hour 100 EMA to 6-hour 100 EMA. Okay, on the next sell-off, right? Let's take a look at Tezos. So XTZ, guys, you guys know I'm very bullish on XTZ. So it's not even a secret, right? So I was looking for a short-term setup. We could get some breakout pattern over the next like a few days. So keep an eye on XTZ. Short-term resistance going to be just about 3.6 to 3.8 range. Okay, so XRP, somebody says XRP is moving. XRP, it is just moving sideways for now. We just need to give it like a few days to get back up above 50 to 55 range. That's going to be our support level, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at NEO. Isaka NEO. I don't think NEO going to be the next Ethereum, but something to just huddle just to make some extra gains, right? So NEO right here, I'm still long on NEO, so let's see if we're gonna get this move. All right. NEO also got a nice bullish setup right there. We got the correction double bottom right here, so we just need to break this range and could be potentially looking for 1.27 to 1.41 extension to the upside. If you do swing high to swing low right here, right near just about $3, okay, 315 to 320 range. That's the range to look for. Litecoin, I'm still bullish on Litecoin, just like NEO. So let's see, maybe if Litecoin breaks above 164, NEO gonna break $25. Because let's take a look at NEO LTC, NEO USD, LTC, USDT. Okay, NEO looks like it will not do well, right? While Litecoin is pumping, but it looks like it could perform well over Litecoin after the correction. Okay. They actually did well. Just about like June, right? June 9th, right? 2019, all the way up to like September, August, right here, it did well. So right now, it looks like it is just correcting with a three-way move, NEO Litecoin. So let's say you want to hold some NEO instead of holding some Litecoin. So it is very important to look the, the NEO Litecoin pair, okay? But it is a nice, also a nice double bottom. So we could see another spike right here. We could see another spike to the upside right there to retest half a Litecoin. So it doesn't matter if NEO goes to a Litecoin goes to $1,000, you could see NEO $500. Okay, if NEO gonna be retesting half a Litecoin, which is right there. Okay, all-time high was like almost 0.8, 0.1 Litecoin right there. Just about like January 28th, okay, January 18th, January 18th, okay, let's just say January 18th, right there, 2018. Let's go back to BTC, guys. So OMG could be breaking out, guys, heavily. We got some crazy count to the upside. I just want to see if we're going to be market going to be able to break 4.8 to $5 range, and after that we could be looking for high prices, right? Ontology already starting the breakout, looking pretty juicy. So Ontology, keep an eye on it, guys. Kusama USD, somebody just asked about Kusama BTC, but Kusama USD looking pretty bullish, right? It means BTC is very bullish because this alt versus BTC, that most of them not that bullish. Only Ethereum is actually very bullish versus BTC, even SXP is not breaking resistance versus BTC, right? So but it means like if we're going to be pumping right here, if you're going to be pumping 30%, that might come from BTC. Okay, that might be BTC pumping 30%, right? Not Kusama. Yeah, that could get a boring sideways over the next like a few hours. Hopefully not, but that'll be very boring if we stay 24 hours or longer right here. Just like BNB, you can see that BNB we got the breakout, but hasn't been moving the last over the last 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, you can see like BNB, right? I was like on the first, right? It is already on the third. I mean the third, right? So it's not breaking out yet, but the volume is low. It's just like it's gonna be moving sideways, and you know, hopefully DOT not gonna do the same thing, because it is going to be very annoying. Because you just want the breakout so you can get out and jump on something else, right? Yeah, it looks like BNB gonna be breaking out. Let's see. Load set volume right here. 4 hour. Ooh, not looking so bad. We're getting the crossover right here. So a retest of the 4 hour 21 EMA is very probable, right? Which is $49. So just because we're getting the bearish crossover right here, it is not going to be a bearish setup. It is just going to be a retest, right? So keep that in mind. Just because you know, just because we got this bearish crossover doesn't mean a rejection. It is just going to be a potential retest and a rebound. I don't know, whenever I get time I will do it. We have plenty of time, man. I will do it. Regarding the Tezos, let's take a look at XTZ. BTC is not that bullish, so that's a downside, right? It looks like it will break down right here if the the head and shoulder going to be playing out. So I want to see XDZ BTC, right, to break out. That way XDZ USD could break out much faster. Okay, so let's just be cautious. Most of these alt BTC pairing, they're not that bullish right now short term. Okay, they're not like they're not that bullish. Okay, Zilliqa got a nice setup on the 8-hour. Got a nice setup right here, so could be spike. We could get a spike to the upside, right, for Zilliqa. I like the BTC setup, right? So Zilliqa got a good potential for a better breakout. Okay, the BTC Zilliqa BTC already looking for a potential move to like probably 270 right here to 290. So that means like a Zilliqa USD could be potentially breaking out much higher. Okay, even break the resistance right there, 10 cents, which means like it could be going to $1. Zilliqa to $1, guys. Yeah, Matic would let it correct, right? Let it correct right here before we get the upside potential. Okay, I would not rush it. The structure right here, it is a nice double bottom formation. Most of the time you're gonna see these type of correction in the market. Big engulfing candle at the bottom, retest, big engulfing, retest, a big engulfing. So that's pretty bullish. Okay, so we just need to get get a nice breakout above this range. So but the bottom formation right here is already pretty convincing to retest the top right here. Okay, so looks pretty healthy so far. Okay, so let's take a look at it on the 4-hour and see. So 4-hour, you can see that we do have a bullish divergence. So Matic pretty healthy. All right, let's take a look at Matic USD. So Matt, thanks a lot for yeah, as you can see on the dollar value, right? Matic USD, it is already, you know, the BTC Matic BTC looks pretty strong. As you can see, if BTC goes up, Matic USD going to be going up regardless. Okay, so pretty healthy. Litecoin almost at 55. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin almost at 65. Resistance just about 165. So just hit the 0.618. So most people are going to be shorting the 0.618. So drop back down, retest 50%, and then now we could be looking for the 164, 169, which is 0.786. Okay, so definitely could break our 161 resistance level we're looking for. So let's see how Litecoin going to be performing. OMG, nice rejection right here. Nice rejection on OMG. I don't want to see this 4-hour rejection. On the 6 hour, it is not a big deal. We got like 18 minutes to close the candle, right? So let's see if we're going to be able to close it green. That's not a good sign at all. You're breaking out. Kusama, nice breakout, triple bottom. Filecoin, guys, it is under accumulation, right? Not sure if like we're gonna break the $20 support, right? But even if it breaks the $20 support, it might not stay there too long. Okay, it could capitulate down, right? But the next bottom formation right here could go very, very fast. Okay, but I'm still looking for, the upside move, just like EGLD. So I don't want to be bearish right here when EGLD was like $7, guys. We talk about the same setup, same exact setup, FTM, same setup before, 5-10x move. So I see a potential 5 to 10x move, on Filecoin. The thing is, the market cap is so big. If you take a look at File, has a 1 billion market cap, right? Right here, File, come on. Uniswap, Stellar. Tron is 1 billion, Tezos, Tether, Synthetic, VChain, NEO. Dash, Filecoin, okay. It is a $1 billion market cap, right? So it's not gonna, basically, it's not gonna go 10x like that, okay? It could take like a 2-3 months to get those 10x, okay? Let's see. Let's take a look at EGLD right here. Solana is back like 1 billion. I mean, man. EGLD, okay, it took EGLD nearly November, December, January, like just about 90 days, right, to 10x. Okay, so EGLD 10x like in 90 days. If you take a look at EGLD, it was like at $7, right? Let's go back, double check. When was EGLD $7? Okay, right here. Okay, November, right? Right there. That's when we were bullish on it. Exactly right here. Okay, we called for the $8. It dropped back down. We called for the $10 range, and after that we suck it up. We said, guys, this sucker is very bullish. Okay, Remember November, late November, we did get a big crash right here, but we did not panic. We just took it to the upside, right? So it took about 90 days to get the 10x, right? 1000% gain. So we could potentially see another move just like that on Filecoin, okay? So, but 10 billion market cap, I don't know if Filecoin is gonna work like it. I mean, I don't know, but let's see. It means like market gonna pump a lot, okay? The setting for my MACD is just a default setting, so I'm not touching anything. It is just the default setting. I hear 12, 26, 9. That's it. And you leave the source closed, and don't click on your your EMA, your oscillator. Don't click on it. Your signal line, don't click on it. Just leave it, and you're gonna be totally fine. So Filecoin, very accumulative, guys. I think this cycle could definitely hit 150 to 175, right? You know, just like Kusama, we talked about when Kusama was like $20, guys. Right now Kusama is like 120, right? So File is very accumulative. 2 billion supply. Yeah, I like this bottom formation regardless of the so the breakout gonna basically probably get some sort of correction right there, 28. If we break out, right, it might not give you any time to buy. It's just gonna break out right here and could correct right here and then bang. So very bullish, very bullish. Let's go back to B. See if BCH is oops, you can see we started to get some noise on Bitcoin Cash right here. So if we break above the 6 hour 21, Bitcoin Cash USD definitely going to be a long and could potentially retest the top right here all the way up to $600. Yeah. But minor resistance, right, take profits range going to be 550, 545. Yeah. That could potentially also be, let's see if that's our 0.786. Okay, pretty close to 0.786, right here. Yeah. Algo just broke out also. Nice breakout from Algo following Ethereum. Yep, Algo 60 cents range is a crazy resistance, right? We've been talking about it since Algo was right here. It moves very slow, okay, but it is still bullish. Some of these coins, they got good potential. It's just like they create a lot of noise right here, so before they pump to the upside. Yeah, 5 BTC double bottom right here. So now we just need to break a resistance right there, and then we can still go to the upside right here. Okay. So let's go back to link. Take a look at NEO. And NEO still bullish. Okay, small correction right here. Virgin Galactic is still double tapping at 56. Amazon, I'm very bullish on Amazon, and I think we could be headed to potentially 5,000. So pretty bullish setup for Amazon over the next like a few weeks, few months. Okay, already breaking out of the triangle, right? So temporary resistance to look for going to be just about a right there, 37 to 3,800. Okay, 3,700 to 3,800 going to be the next accumulation range before the 5,000, 4,800 to 5,000 target. Microsoft, we got a target up to basically 275 in our premium. So it was like, you know, we talked about it when Microsoft was like right here after the retest. So it is very bullish. So that's you know, that's a 25% call. We almost at target with Exxon Mobil, right? Picked it up right here, looking for $54. So we're most likely gonna hit $54 over the next few weeks. So let's go back to crypto. I mean, YouTube doesn't notify my people, right? So YouTube is pretty funny. All that good stuff, man. YouTube doesn't notify people, so make sure to share, guys, because I don't think like most people know about it. We live, so Seems like YouTube is giving me a hard time, man, I'm telling you. So let's see, man. I'm bullish on DOT. We've been patient with it, guys. When DOT was moving sideways, we didn't do anything. All we did is like just let it do the work. Okay, you don't have to do anything when market is correcting. Okay, you don't need to do any work. You just have to understand what's going on. That's all. Okay, just have to understand what's going on, right? It is breaking out. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. It is breaking out, guys. Beautiful. So we definitely could get to our 17. I don't know why I deleted it right here. Right here. Okay. We already broke above like 16.18. Could be headed to like 17.25 very soon. Yep, it is bumping, guys. Litecoin is lagging behind. Yeah, let's see. That one is at resistance, so Ethereum got rejected, so we're gonna need another big push for Ethereum. Yep, new candle just opened, new 6-hour candle just opened, so we could see a slightly slightly red, slightly small sell-off, probably to retest like some lower prices right there, but it won't be a big deal. Yeah, for Polkadot, as long as we stay above the 6-hour 21 EMA, that's going to be a good sign going forward. All right. Yeah, let's see. Hey, what's up, Cabbage? SXP. SXP, it is still bullish. Let's take a look at it. I wasn't looking at the chat room. So SXP just consolidating. We already broke out, so we just need a SXP BTC to break out, right? That could come from more bullishness. But if SXP BTC is not going to be breaking out, we just have to keep an eye on BTC. Okay, whatever BTC does, right? That's what SXP USD going to do. Okay, or less. Okay, because we're not bullish on the BTC. I mean, we're bullish, but we are at resistance, right? So let's go back to BTC. So slightly rejection right here at closing basis, just about 37. So we're gonna need to break 37. So let's see, you know, what type of daily closing we're gonna get, because remember that's the last 6-hour candle right here of the day. So we're gonna need to basically you know, try to stay strong and try to close above resistance right here, just about like 37. Okay, and we're gonna talk about the daily closing. Balance is pumping hard, man. ADA now breaking out, right? It is breaking out, but ADA BTC is the most important thing. So let's see if we're gonna be able to break above 46. Okay, 46 cents. So Bitcoin Cash. Oh, it's not showing BCH, BTC. BCH, BTC. Yeah, BNB, we're gonna need the spike to the upside. I think we talked about BNB yesterday, right? We're gonna need this big move from the 6-hour 21 support. if we break it, we're gonna have to retest the 0.0112, which is like 0.0012, which is like 6 hour 100 EMA. So it could be correcting over the next like a few days. Let's check the chat room again. So you're welcome, Cabbage. UTK. Yeah, it just hit resistance. It doesn't have enough history on Binance, but it is at resistance right here. Just need to break resistance. You got your divergence right there. So hit the resistance. So if we break it, next level of resistance is going to be 1100 and support right there. Okay, so support right here, just in case we do retest the support line before going back up. All right, but resistance is right there. It is a resistance. Let's take a look at Wi-Fi. So we got a target for our premium for Wi-Fi, but let's see if we're gonna be able to get there over the next like a few hours. It is still bullish on the lower degree, 8 hour. We just got the we got MACD above the we got MACD above histogram, right? Already positive. Price action above the 21 EMA. So it is just moving slow. Okay, support right there all the way down to like 1800. The BTC pair, the Wi-Fi BTC, okay, moving slowly to the downside, could spike to the upside at any given time, right? So yeah, I think it is time to be taking profits, guys. It is time to be taking profits, especially on alt, right? It is time to be taking profits if you are in any long position. EOS been pretty weird, man. It hasn't been moving at all. So let me take a look at the chart room. Hey guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. Pretty tired today, so I'm gonna be going live tonight, right? It's gonna be late, but I'm gonna take a rest. Let the market do the work, take some profits, put some stop loss, right? Put a stop loss and let the market do the work. Nothing else to do right now. Okay, everything is breaking out. If you already been long in any of these positions, you might want to consider taking some profits at least, right? And because we're not going to be pumping forever. We're going to get another pullback. It could be like midweek, or next week, or end of the weekend. End of the week, by the weekend. So consider like taking some profits. Okay, everything is up the last 10 days, at least 25 on average to 30%. So something to consider, right, over the next few hours. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching. You're welcome, Destin.